This is me using my voice now in a different way. So thank you for being here. This has been a magical day, and I have to do some really hard focusing to get out of observing and being part of it and actually come up now and be part of it. So thank you. This is me. The one with the wig. And I have a serious question to ask you. When you look at me, what do you see? Because I'll tell you, thank you, I'll tell you what I see in this photo. I see a young woman who is absolutely terrified. I see a young woman who feels like she has to put a brave face on for everybody. I feel like someone who feels like they have failed massively. And I see a young woman who can hear this voice. It's so faint, deep down, saying, Shez, there's more happiness to be experienced in this life. You've just got to believe it. And I'm holding onto the hope that that voice is actually true. This is me in 2009. And ultimately what I see here is a young woman who's not yet learned how to love herself. In life, there are many moments where we, I guess, are forced to choose courage or have the opportunity to choose courage. And so many of these moments are the ones that we actually have no control over. Big moments in our lives. And like you and like the beautiful women who have shared here today so far, we've all experienced these moments. For me, I have a few. Moments like, I don't know where to stand. Hello, over here. Moments like when you're traveling solo in Switzerland and you're 21 and you break your back and you're stuck in a hospital for a week alone and you don't speak any of the local language. That was a moment. Moments like when you are playing indoor netball and you tear your Achilles, you get a terrible haircut. It's okay, we can own our failures, I guess. I'm in this Achilles in this moon boot, and the tricky thing was I was living in Tenerife, here in Brisbane, on the top floor of a unit complex that had no lift. So at almost 30, having to rely on everyone around me to actually look after me, a little confronting. The next one, celebrating being a newlywed. That's a good moment, but the challenging part was a few months after we returned from our epic 3-month honeymoon, finding out we were pregnant, and only then to find out we had a miscarriage was one of those moments that was really difficult. About 6 months later, lucky enough to fall pregnant again. But the challenge here was that this is our baby Chloe. I don't show this photo very often, actually. I show the cute one with Andy's wedding ring and stuff, but this is as raw as it gets. So our daughter Chloe was born at 25 weeks. Spent 3 months in hospital, so those moments. This is me, first day back after mat leave, going into my dream job. Old mate here with me on the train from Morningside. My darling husband. I was literally in my dream job. I shared that with you this morning. And so the big moments in life where you get made redundant from something you truly love and don't know what will possibly be next. And this is more recently. This is me a couple of months ago, really looking my best. I just had a hysterectomy, and the emotional and physical toll that took was grander than I ever expected. It was huge. And so these are our big moments, and like you, we all have them. Yours are different to mine, I'm quite sure. There might be some you have in common. Anyone else without a uterus here, or just me? Oh, good, few, that's great. So in all sincerity, we have our big moments, don't we? We have them and they're different. And they truly, I never thought I'd ask that to a room of women. There it is. So these are the big moments that shape us, and they absolutely do shape us. And I think so many of the stories we've heard and the examples today are big moments in people's lives. I also believe what shapes us are the little moments, and I'm going to call them the everyday moments, because they're not little, but they're everyday moments. And I think they're the moments where you might be looking